Welcome back, guys. So in this video, I would like to talk about AI. What is the difference between AI and human being? Because this is what I've been observing lately. I see that many of us human beings, we connect with AI way better than we connect with another human soul. And some people say that, AI, it just it supports me. It says the words that I would like to hear, and I feel so much support and coziness. I also see that many of us professionals who work with people, who coach people, they are afraid that AI is going to take away their job because people go and ask questions AI, and AI pretty much can be your astrologist, numerologist, and blah blah. What is the difference between AI and another human being? When is the right time to go and approach AI, and when is the right time to go and speak with another human being? The difference is huge. So the AI operates on the idea of the knowledge. Everything that has been already established, explored, and available, this is that source, this is the library of the knowledge. Human being works with a different frequency. Human being represents the divine consciousness. It represents the God. And the God lives in the frequency of unknown. It's that space where we go deeper when we want to contemplate. It's that space when we dive to stretch our consciousness, to receive the answers, to receive the wisdom that we've never received before. There is a big difference between knowledge and wisdom. Knowledge is something that is already given. It's already here. But the wisdom, it's way deeper. It's way deeper, and the wisdom can be reached at a very particular frequency. When you contemplate, when you create a certain space and environment where you sit with your inner divine consciousness, your God, and you ask questions. When you do the work, when you make sure that your mind is still, when your thoughts are not jumping from one to another as a crazy monkey, when you reach that stillness within you, this is the place where you can have this conversation with divine consciousness that is going to share certain wisdom that you have not received yet. You cannot have this connection with AI. It's impossible. So it is very important to understand it. And for this reason, I believe that the presence of AI definitely can liberate us, human beings, to do the work that can be done by AI when it comes to working with already established set of knowledge and information. Do some research, ask the questions, receive the data. Yeah, this is AI. It means that a human being will not spend their time and energy by doing this very mechanical type of work, because we are meant for more. We are meant to have a space to contemplate. We are the contemplators because we carry this energy of the divine consciousness. So when you know how to use AI, it's actually, I see that it can be such a beautiful tool. You pretty much delegate all this mechanical work to this library of knowledge for those who need to receive this knowledge. And then you give yourself a space to be a contemplator, to connect with this wisdom, to stretch yourself, to dive deeper and deeper and deeper, to connect with different frequency, with different understanding how things can be explained and merged, and it gives you different perspective and different feelings, and you constantly stretch yourself and grow and experiment and live and embody this wisdom. So yes, I definitely see that the presence of AI is very beneficial if we use it with the right approach. And what does it say about how we connect as two human beings? I can see that it's going to change this dynamic too. Because right now, we can connect at the deeper level, not as two robots that are just exchanging the knowledge. No, we can connect as two creators, as two souls that carry the divine consciousness. And then when we connect with each other, knowing and seeing that you have that divine consciousness, you carry that wisdom, that one that perhaps I haven't explored yet, and I have something else, and then we connect and we change and exchange this wisdom that we received. This changes everything. The world is changing. Business models are changing. And I know it and I see it because I build my own business and I work with business people and I use karmic numerology, business numerology to consult them. That also has a certain level of knowledge. It's a knowledge, it's a certain information about the numbers and the codes. But we don't keep it at the level of just the knowledge, because for the knowledge you can go and speak with the AI. But what we do together when we communicate as two human beings, we contemplate the numbers. And for that, we need human beings. You cannot do this with AI. You cannot. So how we can make a decision when you need to go and sit with AI and have a coaching session with AI, which many people do, and when you need to go and have a coaching session with another soul that represents the divine consciousness. When you're searching for knowledge, you have AI. If you're looking for wisdom, reach out to another human. Not just random human, but the one who definitely went to that level of depth that you would want to go to. This is the person who can hold a space for you. And just being next to this person in his or her frequency, it will assist you to dive deeper into that dimension. So this is my contemplation. And this is how I see how AI is different and how it can be used. I can clearly see that how we connect as human beings is going to change too. Because if you observe how people communicate, if you're just going to sit and observe, and by the way, I'm code 7. If we speak the language of numerology, I'm a code 7. I'm an oracle woman. All I do in life, I contemplate. That's my nature, that's my essence. And contemplation requires you to be still, to have a pause, and to observe, to feel. And if you're gonna sit in a coffee shop, I invite you to do that. Go to a coffee shop, get yourself matcha or tea, and sit and simply observe people, how they communicate. And you will see that in 99% of the time, we communicate with each other not from that level of soul. Quite often we communicate from that, I don't want to call us robots, but in a way, it's these certain programs that are playing in our mind. It's the same pattern of thoughts, and we're just like there is no soul connection. There is no depth. It just and it's so tiring. This is how we actually drain our energy. Why? Because we forgot. Because we became these AIs in a human body who were operating only on the knowledge. But we received an invitation to go deeper, to explore ourselves as the highest consciousness, and to delegate all this work that can be delegated to AI, so the AI can do this. So we can be free, so we can have more time, more space to have this conversation with our inner God, to have these priceless connections with another human soul, not human being, human soul. And for that reason, we can be very selective. Who is that soul going to be? Because we all operate at different frequencies. Depends on how much work you've done, how many deep dives you explored and experienced in your life. That's why we attract different people, and these people, they resonate frequency-wise. We always resonate with each other. And every time when we manifest to go higher, to reach higher level of consciousness, live different life, we invite people who are already at that frequency. These people become our guides and coaches and mentors because they are already there. And AI cannot do this. AI cannot be your friend. Because AI cannot feel. We humans, we can. So now it's up to you how you are going to use AI, with what intention. And next time when you connect with another human, just look in his eyes or her eyes. Try to see human soul, that divine consciousness. That can be a really, really nice experience. That's it for today. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any thoughts, please, I will be very happy to read them in the comments. Take care, guys.